I'm Marissa Damari with Health, Wealth, and Real Estate and the Damari Group. Today I'm coming to you from our kitchen in New Jersey, and I wanted to share with you how to make a Himalayan Salt Sole. And I was first introduced to the concept last year from Dr. Cindy from Streamline down in Naples, and she explained to me that I needed to hydrate smarter, not harder. Now for me, hydration is my number one thing. If there is any health tip that I can give you, if you're not going to do anything else for your body, please at least stay hydrated. So what she explained to me is with this Pink Himalayan salt trick, I could stay hydrated and I can get my body hydrated smarter, not harder. So essentially what the salt in the water does is it escorts the water to your cells faster so you can stay hydrated. And I have really seen the benefits. So I'm going to show you first how to make it. It's super simple. You just need a couple of things. What I do is I make it in a mason jar, so you can use, depending on how much I need that week or how long we're going to be in town, I will use a smaller mason jar, a larger mason jar. For the purposes of today, because I don't have any of the plastic lids with me, what you want to do is cover this with a plastic lid. You don't want to use the metal lids that the mason jars come with because it changes the metal, and the minerals don't react well together. So I'm going to use this jar because I leave these on our counter. I put different things in them. As you can see, I have our coffee in one of these. I kind of use them as a little decor. But with this, it is glass and it has a plastic insert inside. So that also works as well. So what you want to do is you'll just need a jar to mix it in, filtered water. I just use the filtered water from the refrigerator, and Pink Himalayan salt. I usually get this. You want to use a higher quality one. There is 84, and it says it right on the back here, there's 84 natural minerals in Pink Himalayan salt. So this is essentially what's going into your water. Whatever mason jar, whatever jar or container you're going to use, you want to fill it about just under a fourth of the way up with the salt, and then you want to fill the 3/4 of it with water. So I'm going to do that right now so you can see. It should be about a third. And then I'm going to just go over here to the refrigerator and use the filtered water from here. And fill it the rest of the way with water. Then I'm going to close it and I'm going to shake it up. I wanted to make sure it was fully closed before I started shaking it. I am going to shake it up, and you can see that the rocks will stay at the bottom. Now I'm going to leave this on the counter for about 12 hours, 12 to 24 hours. Most of the minerals should be fully absorbed into the water, and that's what you want to use. So now you don't want to drink this. I mean, I guess you could. It might taste like you're in the ocean, but you want to take about 1 to 2 tablespoons of this mixture. Not right now. Remember, you have to let it sit for 12 to 24 hours so all the minerals are fully dissolved in the water. Then you take 1 to 2 tablespoons of that and put it in a gallon jug. Now here I have this size pitcher filled with water that I usually just either leave on the counter or in the refrigerator. I will make the water from the Sole when I first wake up in the morning. So I'll just take a tablespoon or 2. I use this little plastic spoon right here opposed to metal. I estimate it, I throw it in here, and then I just drink this throughout the day. If I'm home, I'll use a water bottle to go if I'm on the road that day. And that is the water that we drink. And it is not salty water once you let all the minerals dissolve into the water, and then you put a tablespoon of that into the gallon jug or close there to it. It just tastes like a softer water. It doesn't taste salty, so it's just a little bit easier to drink, a little bit easier to swallow. A lot of people have told me they've had, and myself included, of course, have had improvements in a lot of areas of life from drinking the Salt Sole water. I even realized, like, if I'm out of town for a couple days or I don't drink it for a couple of days, I can feel the difference in hydration in my body. My skin is in better condition from drinking it. And I just feel overall just more energized. And that energy comes from, there's two minerals that are really important in the Salt Sole water, and I have my little handy dandy notes right here. And those are magnesium and potassium. Now, potassium, you think of a banana, potassium, prunes, that sort of thing, and you know that if you work out or exercise or at all fatigued and you don't have enough potassium, you'll start to get cramps and muscle aches. Potassium is also important for your overall fluid levels in your body, pHing your system, and your nerve function as well. And magnesium is overall just great for your immune system and your energy levels. Speaking of energy levels, I have heard a lot of people, I don't really have any trouble sleeping. I'm that person that just goes until I pretty much crash. But a lot of people have told me that they have improved sleep and definitely improved digestion from the Himalayan Salt Sole and using that in their water. So I am going to post the recipe and the instructions in the comments below, and we'll also do a blog post about this also, so you can kind of just read through it rather than having to rewatch the video again should you want to make the Himalayan Salt Sole water at home. Any questions, as always, contact me. See you guys soon.